Alright, hey everyone, this is OP Omega here, and today I have a recording of me playing Ranked. I'm playing as Mundo in the top lane. I'm going against Vladimir. Originally, I didn't have this recorded. That's just because I was just kind of just doing this for fun. But this game just went so well, and also just the fact that my the there's a lot of things that I feel that if you are playing ranked, is just some good tips for you, especially if you are kind of like hard stuck. For me, I'm not really hard stuck. I just keep making stupid decisions, but like I'm realizing what they are, and I'm kind of just posting this up, just for anyone that could be in that predicament, or anyone that that's on the losing team, because this losing team it just goes really bad. The game is slam. I didn't die once. Like that's how bad it was. But anyway, I started with Relic Shield and a potion since I'm going against Vlad. Vladimir is he pokes a lot, so I got Relic Shield to keep myself better for in terms of sustain, and I got Grasp of the Undying. I'll post a room page like what I took for that in the description, so you can check out what my build is. But it's very plain, simple, generic. I went for a plain, simple, generic build because the build was effective either way for their team comp, so it worked out. Now I will say before going forward, I will say that nothing happens in the top lane for the bit. That's just because I bided my time. I waited because I knew that 1v1 me versus Vladimir, he has better sustain than me. His Q takes so much damage away that it doesn't matter what my passive is. Like I'm not gonna be able to out trade him. So I do a little trade here. I think in a moment I have my yeah, my thing pops up. I get some damage off of him, and minions hit him, and they bring him down kind of low. Now, technically, I won the trade, but it doesn't matter because you see right here, he gets back his HP. So in reality, I lost the trade. So you see that kind of happens for the first bit. Now, a couple of things I'll say keep in mind in the game. We don't have an AD carry. So when I locked in my character, I went to the bathroom and I thought like, oh, well, we're good to go. And I came back and I realized that, oh no, we don't have a carry, we have a Vi. And I was kind of unsure at first, but like it went pretty well for them. So what I'll do is I'll kind of cut in between other characters and go over like things that may have gone wrong. Kind of just give my opinion about some of that stuff. You know what I mean? No. No, you sort of scoreboard right now. But I think around here we get someone dies at the beginning. Yeah, it's the Zed. The Zed got a little upset, and I was a little bit scared that the Zed was gonna be like upset, get mad. Oh yeah, so he pinged because he wanted help. Because this guy's kind of low. They're both kind of low. I think he went and tried to go in for some CS, and he got messed up here. But we're gonna watch it, and I'll give my opinion about it. Yeah, he got messed up right there. All right, so I understand that Zed wants to get CS and stuff, but here's my own personal opinion about it. Like, no CS is worth it if you're gonna die over it. Now, this Mumu comes in and like honestly, Fist can't do anything because he has no mana, so he's kind of done. You see, right? He's done. Because with this passive, you do true damage. Amumu's passive. So, let's see if I can show you your passive if you wanna. Okay, you're gonna do your thing. Maybe I have to like. Let's try that. Target frame. Oh, it's target frame. Okay, so I'll do that. I don't need the this part right here, so I'll take that off. I'll put sword display on, and then scoreboard. I'll take that off. Right. So, but yeah, like I said, you have your passive right here. Curse touch. Take 10% true damage. Like once when he went in, that was basically it. Now Zed didn't have to die for that because I don't know what Zed was doing, but he didn't have to die. Like I understand 3 CS is pretty important. Earlier on you need that level up, but it's not worth it. But bot lane's going pretty well. They're actually shoving them in, which is good, but again, it allows Vayne to CS safely. But for me, I was kind of chilling in the back for the time being because I didn't have much on me. I had just my Dorn shield. So again, I have some sustain, but do I have Vladimir sustain? No. So like in fight-wise, I'm not going to win the fight, so I was chilling in the back. I got my Qs on whenever I could, but not that it mattered because his Q would basically cancel out my Q. So my focus was I just got to CS and do well. Right now, I was actually ahead of him in Serum to CS because I kind of chilled in the back and focus on last hitting. Now, this Vladimir, he's not doing bad, but I will say this is a mistake though. I play as Vlad, so like I've done this before when I first played Vlad. You don't want to focus your Qs on me the whole time. Like don't make your enemy the priority. It's important to get your Qs off to harass your top laners so they can't get CS, but you also got to focus on your CS and last hitting. And he's not really necessarily doing that. He missed a CS right there. You know, there's a lot of amount of CS that he's missed. I don't think he gets, yeah, he missed another one here. He missed a couple. Technically, he should already be ahead of me because he's been harassing me pretty well, and I was kind of terrified to CS. But with the way he's kind of handled it, you know, he's been doing it pretty well. Also, he did get I forgot what keystone he started with, but let's see. Can I show you guys? He started lethal tempo, which is it's not the best idea. He probably could have gotten a grasp because then he could have gotten more sustain, and then I think the match would have been a lot better for him. I think Zed gets a kill here, so we'll go and check out what Zed's going. Here's Zed. All right, so yeah, there's a yeah, he gets a kill here. Yeah, not really much to say there. Fizz, I mean, I understand like he was smart to chill back here, which I'll go back to show you what I mean. It was smart of him to chill back here because obviously he's low HP and he wants to get XP. Because if he backs, he doesn't get XP. But he forgets that Zed has his clones and he can do a lot of damage, so that didn't work out for him. Now, I think Fizz just gets a couple kills here, and Vayne gets a couple kills and doesn't go too well. I almost die here. I will say, this is one thing you should not do. Okay. So, like, this is literally the same thing that happened to me, that happened to the Fizz back here, except I lived. That's the only difference. I got queued right here. If I was literally, like, seconds from, like, getting bopped, and he had his level 6, he had his ult ready, all he had to do was ult me, and then that was basically it. So I was like, I got it back right now. So, you know, you gotta know when to choose your battles. He would have had his pull up in a couple of seconds, so he would have ulted, Q'd, maybe E'd, and then W'd right out last minute. Now, I TP'd out. Now, when I came in here, I knew that he was going to back. So what I did was I tried to push it in as quickly as possible. I think that he managed to get a couple CS anyway, but it was still good. We're going to go up to here because kill goes down. Let's go with Fizz first because Fizz actually gets a kill first. And I'm assuming he roams. So we're going to see what happens. Alright. Okay, so Moo goes for drag. Okay, early drags are amazing. I play jungle. I play jungle and top. But, you know. But yeah, wrong place, wrong time. He was going to die either way. He was walking up. If he started drag, Fizz would have came and killed him. But he was just walking, so. And then, let's see, Vi. Alright, let's see what happened to Vi. So Vi's backing in front of them, so like that's the first thing. Don't BM. It's very tempting to be like, oh, I'm gonna flex on them, because I mean she's been shoving them out for the past like 5 minutes, so like that's pretty cool, right? But like no, you don't do that, especially when you got a Taric who can stun you and a Vayne who can condemn you into a wall, which by the way, Vi is next. I love Vi in this game, and I'm not trying to knock down this Vi player, but like that wasn't very smart, and it shows. She gets stunned, as I said. She tries to Q away. Oh, she tries to Q into them, so that wasn't very smart. So like you said, get condemned right here. Condemn happens. That's basically it. Like she's not getting out. Percent HP damage. Yeah, Fizz is coming down, Sejuani is coming down, they're all coming down. Zed's coming from behind to get something out of it, but I don't think it's going to go well. So that Vi's dead. I think Lux gets out of it. We're going to see. Zed gets caught out, but I don't think anything else happens after that point. Yeah. Oh, a fight ensues, right? So what happens. So Zed comes in, he just goes Ham and murders her. It's a Zed thing, pretty much. I'll say. That's all I'll say. It's a Zed thing. You just gotta know the mechanics and know when to do stuff. That's all I can really say about that situation. I don't think anything else in particular happens after this point. I do get a kill, so we can go to that part. But yeah, Amuma does this thing. He goes for Dragon. Sejuani's low and she backs. I think she was clearing jungle camp. They do things, nothing really particular. But let's get back to me where I go ham. Oh, let's go back to here actually, because he actually uses ult on me here. So my thought process right here was that he's going to push in. And if I don't do something, he's going to start taking turret platings. And then I'm going to lose a lot of gold out to him. They actually can't see how much gold he has. But right now, like, we're ahead in gold, but I didn't think we were. Or at least I thought that it was very close. Now, he ults me here because he gets a Q and he gets some damage on me. And I walk back in, guy had my ult, and he ults me. And I flash out because I thought he was about to Q me, which, I mean, he had his Q up in a couple seconds. Personally, if I was Vlad, I would ult it first and then Q, because if you don't know what this is, you infect people, cause them to take 10% increased damage. So you ult, and then you do your damage. So he messed up right here, because he ran out. He didn't have really much anything else for me after that point, after he ulted. I flash back so I can, like, get back my HP, because I have my passive still going. My ult going. So I flash back to let my ult get back, so I didn't take any more damage from him. Now, after this point, realization kicks in, and I'm like, he doesn't have anything else going for me. So if he gets in close, which he did, that was basically it. So he got in close. My grass was already up. I had a Q. That's it. That's why I say Mundo is such an easy champion to play. There's literally the learning curve and the master curve are pretty much identical. There's really only so many ways you can play Mundo, that once when you learn how to play him, you essentially master him. You know, you just gotta know when to go in, when to come back out, when to ult. That's really important. You gotta ult into the fight. Don't ult when you're low HP, because you lose HP to gain more HP. You know, it's a 25% loss. So if you're low HP and you ult, then you bring yourself closer to death. Anyway, I just got one turret plating here. I think I back after this point. I was like, I'm just gonna shove this in a little bit more, but Vlad's right here, so I'm not able to deny him all the CS here, but I am able to deny him the melee minions, which is good. Oh no, not the melee minion. He got one, but you know, worked out pretty well. I think another fight goes down here. Vi gets out. Vi's very cheeky. It's good to be aggressive and stuff like that, but you gotta know when to do it. Oh yeah, she slams. I think that's a dead Fizz and a Taric, yeah. Yeah, it's good. Not really much to say there. The only thing I'll say is, like, you know, pick your fights. I think that the red team, they thought they had the upper hand, but the thing is they don't really have any vision here. But our team had vision, so they knew exactly what they were getting themselves into, and they took it. It wasn't really much of a risk because they knew what was going to happen, to be honest. Now, for me, I came back in. Now, at this point, I have my Swifty boots, which I'll show you right here. Movement slowing effects are reduced by 25%. So that just basically means when he uses his pool, I can keep walking towards him, and I'm not going to get slowed down by him, because he moves kind of slow with it anyway. So, and then I got this, so I get more HP regen, and I got Magic Resist, so like he's not going to do much damage to me at this point, and I'm going to get back a lot more sustain. Keep in mind, my passive scales with HP, so you know, keep that in mind. So, and here I go for another kill. I get a kill here, so I'll just show you guys what happens. We're gonna, you know, got a little seconds in. It's gonna happen. I wait until I get my grasp up, which after this point I'm ready to go. I'm waiting for him to get closer. The thing is, if he's close to tower, it's dangerous. So I waited until before then. I ulted here so I can get back my HP, and I'll show you a quick thing that I did as well. So let's go back to, and I'll explain everything as I do. So I waited for my for my grasp to come up. My grasp was up. Oh, whoops. I recorded that by accident. Let me go back. All right. Maybe break it down a little bit. All right. So I wait. My grasp comes up. I come in. Now I should have ulted at this point, but I ulted kind of late. So he bops me again. I come back. And I'm like, oh no, I'm weak, and I make him think that. I want him to come up because with Vladimir, like I said, with his W, he is hella dangerous, especially near towers. His own tower, not my tower. He's not that dangerous after that point. He's too close to me. That means when I decide to go on the offensive, he has all this space to get back. And for me, if it doesn't go wrong, if it goes wrong for me, I'm already here at my tower. So that's what I do. So I wait. My grass comes up. I bop him, and I just wail on him. I know at this point I'm going to do enough damage because of, like I said, with my E, which is why I said Mundo is so easy to play. His E does more damage when you take more HP. I was already low HP. So you know how much attack I'm doing? 152 damage. And does he have any armor? No, he's not. He's going down. He's going down, period. So I just chunk. So I get Q, percent HP damage, and I bop him. Now, at this point, I sidestepped it with the blue minion so I can avoid his sanguine pool. I don't think he put more points into it. Yeah, he only put points into his Q and he put points into his Q, which is good. Oh, he put points into his well, not his sanguine pool. It's E. That's the move that I was talking about. But anyway, that's pretty much what I did there. You can kill Vlad. You just have to out-sustain him. His Q has such a high-ish cooldown. Not high enough, but it's high to where if you can burst him down, you win. Now, Sejuani, I think, was trying to come this way. I didn't know, but, like, it didn't matter because she just left, and I don't know what she was doing. But, like, that's fine. But if you're a jungler, if your top laner or laner dies, and you're going to see your laner push in, go to the tower, because for one, you can take their CS, because they're not going to be there to take it. And two, I'm just going to get free turret plating. And keep in mind, he already wasted his TP earlier, which... you know, I probably should show you guys. I'll just show you guys this so you guys can see the summoner spells. But yeah, he used TP earlier. So I was able to get a lot of turret plating off of this. And I think I back after this point. Yeah, I think I do. But yeah, pretty much the rest of this game is just a stomp. Like, to be honest, like, I could just show you all this and, like, that's pretty much it. Like, that's all there's to it. Let's see what happens here mid lane. I think something happens and I think some people die. Yeah, Vayne gets a couple of kills, and Fizz gets a kill or two. Oh, I remember what happens here. So, at this point, I typed and I said that Fizz is going to come for me. I knew he was going to come for me because, for one, I already killed his Vlad twice. And my assumption was Vlad's probably typing in the chat like, I need help. And Fizz is like, I'm going to come help you and kill Mundo. Because he can kill you very well. What's his ability? His W passive does damage over time, which can essentially cancel out my passive. So right off the bat, he essentially kind of has an average blade, which is very bad against Mundo, by the way. If you want to counter Mundo, buy an average blade. The reason why you don't see Mundo in like high elo or in LCS that often is just because an item can counter his passive. Like that. That's literally all there is to it. Now, Amumu here, he's a little too close. I typed in the chat that Fizz was already going to come down. So when he sees him, and Vlad's already right here, if he comes and collapses, it can easily turn into a 2v3, which is exactly what happened. So, anyway, he Qs in. He does some damage. I see Fizz. Now, I Q'd to get him here, but I dipped back because I knew that Vlad was coming down, and I didn't understand why he stayed for that. But I was like, okay, I had to kind of reposition myself. I knew I could. I alone, if I went in there, I would get bursted down. I think I had a bounty on me at this point. I did, so it wasn't worth it. So, anyway, now with the Zed here, we have the damage potential. So I think, did I ult? Yeah, I did. I ulted. We come in there. We just destroy them. I was already in a position to where I was tanky enough. And I just need Zed to peel and do a lot of damage. So after that point, I was like, I'm going to come back in. We take tower at this point. Nothing really else happens there. I'm not going to show what happens. Vi dies here, I think. I can't remember what happens. It just wasn't very smart of her. I don't really know what she was doing. But the Vi wasn't very smart. I'll just say that. But I mean, other than that, I mean, this is pretty much the end of the game because I mean, really, the rest of the game at this point is a stomp because I was at a position to where I got too many kills, so I can buy items quickly. So I was so tanky. The only person that really could have done things to me was the Vayne, but still, even then, I had a Thorn Mail by then and all that stuff, and it's just a stomp. I don't really have anything else really to say about this game. Just because you know it's a stomp. I'll show you here right here. Like every fight after this point was pretty much a stomp. So I come in here kind of late because I don't think I had my ult up. I didn't have my ult up yet. So they come in to collapse on this fight, which is very smart. But again, here's the thing. Vision is important. Now, I don't think we had vision here, but it didn't matter because they really need to have vision to know where I'm at and where Zed's at. The two of the toughest people in this game was me, and Zed. So if we come in, we can just clean them up, and that's exactly what happened. So they come in, they make quick work of this. Amumu, rest in peace, but she ults them to keep them up for a long time, and I'm here the second that happened, I came into shield mode. I kept Fizz away. It didn't matter what Tark does because he's not that strong. So I kept him away. And then once I kept them all away, I was like, let's kill this Tark because he's all by himself. Also, I love that skin, by the way. You should get it if you like playing Tark. But off topic. I go in there. I do some damage to him. I see Vayne coming back in. And I'm like, we got to kill this Vayne. I saw Vi coming in. I was like, I don't want her to die. So I come back as well. I turn back. We come in. I think Amumu dies here. Now, I just catch out this Vladimir because he's just bad positioning. And then I focus on this Vayne because I'm like, it's Vayne. Yeah, and then we just, you know, like I said, the rest of this game is literally just stomp. Like, they get a couple kills here and there, but they don't get any towers. Literally, we got all the towers, all the dragons, we got Baron, Rift Herald. We get a lot of stuff here. You know, at this point, it's not really much left to talk about in this game. The only thing I'll say is this. If you are looking to play someone in ranked, if I play top lane, it's very easy. You only gotta worry about one thing, this is your laner pushing, and then knowing when to group for team fights. And then other than that, that's it. And then as for like easy champions to play, Dr. Mundo is very easy. Like, your passive gives you HP, your Q gives you HP, and you chunk for percent HP damage, which is insane. W gives you tenacity and damn burn over time. E gives you more damage as you lose more HP. So it's very good in terms of dueling potential. You can do AD Mundo if you want with this. I've done this before. It's a lot of fun. I did AD Mundo mid against an Akali, and I bopped her, like, with one hit. I did crit build. It was funny. And then Sadism, which is your ult, gives you HP. So literally, it's like, you take enough damage, you're back to full HP. You do a lot of damage, and you just don't die. Like, literally, you're a literal meat sack. Just, Mundo's an easy champion. I played him. I'll show you at the end, like, what my score is. I'm 11-9, 11-0-9, 700 bounty. I like this. This whole fight happens. I'll just show you this last bit because this is honestly just too damn funny. But I come here because, like, I forget where I was. I was somewhere before then. Oh yeah, I was there. Let me just go back to this. I TP bot because Fizz. I think I went forward too much. I'm gonna go forward a little bit more. Oh, I TP here because I'm Mumu. So you see, they go into a fight. I'm like, holy shit! I come in. Now I think Amumu dies here, but I gotta clean up either way. So I go in. I kill his Sejuani because he tried to kill him, and then Vlad killed him, and I destroy him. So he does this thing, you know. I'm like, oh no, what are you gonna do? I know he was gonna use a Bomba, and I knew he was gonna run this way. Now, to be honest, if you're gonna get chased, don't run don't run to the obvious spot, which is I'm gonna run back to my base. But here's the thing. I took all your towers, so you got nothing to hide from. If he had towers and he was hiding underneath it, okay, then I'd give it to him. But honestly, what he should have done was run back down this way and run back around. But of course, I mean, vision, and he probably would not. If I was him, I probably would have thought that too. But anyway, I pretty much clap him at this point. Cause you see, he's gonna run. I get a Q off of him or something, or no, I don't. I think do I get a kill? I get a Q off of him or something at some point. No, I didn't. I missed. I think I back off. I back off to help out the Zed because Zed's pretty powerful and I need him protected because he does a lot of bursts. Now, the second I see Vayne ult, I run in front because I'm like, we gotta kill this Vayne. I killed her before the ult, Tar's ult can go off. I think Zed dies here. I got a kill right here. I go after this Tar because, like I said, Tar cannot out trade me. Like, he may be a tanky boy, but I am way more tankier and I got percent HP damage, so I win the fight. So literally, I go in there, I shove them both off. That's pretty much end of it. I'm like, okay, now we're gonna fight again. I actually almost got a pentakill here, but it's kind of unfortunate. I didn't get it. But anyway, the fight happens again. Percent HP damage. I do a lot of damage. I haven't even popped my ult yet. I think I popped my ult here. I almost got in a penta. I could have gone a penta, but I go in there, make quick work of the Fizz. Yeah, bop him. Tariq's next. I think I flashed him. Yeah, I flashed. I flashed W'd him pretty much. I chunked this Vayne. She doesn't last very long. and then it's just these two people. And then like I could have gotten a pentakill here, but like Winions, rest in peace Winions. So yeah, and that happened. She killed him, so I couldn't get it. But like I wouldn't have. To be honest, I wouldn't have gotten the pentakill either way because of the minions. If the minions weren't there, then maybe I could have gotten the pentakill, but I didn't get it. But But that's pretty much it. Takeaway from the game is vision's pretty important. Just know when to do your fights. Don't play Vi bot and not knocking down the Vi player. Just saying you should probably play AD carry. It'd be a lot better for you. Yeah, it would be a lot better. She died like 16 times. That's too much. Now I got 14 kills and I got 10 assists. That's like really bad. My CS was pretty bad. That's the only thing. My CS could be 1,000 times better, but I wasn't focusing on CSing. I was focusing on being alive for the early game, so that's why I was behind CS. But yeah, Mundo's a really fun champion to play in ranked. If you're low elo, once you're in, I'd say if you hit like gold and up, like by that time you kind of know how to counter them. There's gonna be some bronze players that will know how to counter Mundo, but like aside from that, like that's pretty much it. So, but other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. And just be sure to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll put up more videos in the future. So, but you guys take care and have a good one.